Let's do the astrology for August 5th, 2024. This evening, the moon will leave bouncy and boisterous Leo and enter meticulous Virgo. Just before it does, the Leo moon will square to Uranus. There are powerful forces at work pushing and pulling this world out of its fixed and locked stuckness and into a forced and determined change. For some, this can be very trying, but it is what is necessary to get the required movement. Today we go into the Mercury retrograde, and while it starts up in Virgo, it will back up into Leo. So for the moment, it's all about dealing with the details and moving things in the directions that allows movement that brings us more clarity upon reflection and consideration. Seems we need to be very sure before we make any moves because many things need to be reevaluated. In astrology, we see retrogrades as a moment to go inside and find out what really will create the outcome that will serve us the most. This is perfect for taking time to put the feelings and thoughts that are roaming around inside your head out and onto paper. Give yourself a moment to really look at them with a new eye and insight. In a Mercury retrograde, I like to ask, why? Now, for some, they believe why is not helpful in finding resolution, but I believe we need to understand before our mind will fully let go. Minds love to make sense of things, and deep inside we know that there are reasons that we know we can see beyond our current levels of understanding. But the quest for answers in a world filled with questions is a path that can lead to new levels of awareness and deeper insight. But expect some logistical snafus as the communication channels seem to get scrambled. The drama seems more intense today, and on the 28th, don't try to find the answers, just let the answers carefully unwind as your psyche adapts to this new configuration, where you're being asked to look deeper into what is going on. What is clear is that living on the surface and maintaining a level of awareness of a teenager is not going to give you the real answers. While we want things to be simple, right now, they are anything but. We are being asked to grow up and mature into a person with not just our own biases and opinions, but into becoming a person who is part of a global family and one that can help make the necessary changes in our world. That means that we need to get our head out of such a narrow-minded place and see the bigger picture, not just what will make us comfortable. In case you did not notice, what lies ahead of us will be hard and uncomfortable. Patterns that have needed to change, that were stuck, are going to come rushing forward, and those that are not skilled in embracing change are going to find this a difficult time. But humanity is asked to evolve into something less petulant and fear-based, and I believe we can do it. Besides, we will have to do it. Much information is going to come out, and for many it will be shocking. The beginning of the Mercury retrograde is going to be quite mentally challenging. All the air and fire will stimulate us in ways that will expand our perspective, but can make us have trouble sleeping because of a restless mind that needs to have answers. Today, observing is the best option. Don't try to have the answers. Those will come later. Right now, we need to stretch our brain and come at things from another angle of perception. Shifting the focus and function of the brain is a challenging thing to do, but now is not the time for grand decisions. Besides, you don't have all the essential information yet. Venus and Pluto will quincux, and that can make us feel as if we suddenly realize we are standing on quicksand. Discomfort is a precursor to change. Clearly, we have to be pretty miserable to leap out of the current places that used to give us safety. But it is clear that we do not feel safe in this moment, and that is the only way that is the only way out, that is going to be through the fire. There will be those that feel very scared about this shift, but we are being asked to look at those places inside that we are hiding something. For each person, that is going to be a different thing, but suffice it to say, what was hiding was something very important for your next level of evolution. Bringing that out into the light frees you from many old beliefs that have been limiting your light's expression in this world. You might be very excited to see what you will be able to embrace and endure and become. Remember, the only game is the game of self-awareness. Becoming your authentic self is what really matters now. Thanks, everyone.